And we're off. It's the 2-minute warning. We have a lot to cover today. Gonna take the time to mention again, I put it in the chat, but Tim Pool put out a really weird analytical video about what's going on with Nicki Minaj. Somebody who has somewhere between 160 and 180 million different social media follows on multiple platforms. Interesting story. Interesting story indeed. But let's say hi to all of you. I appreciate everyone that's here. Got a Rogue Disney in the house, of course. Xenomorph, haven't seen you here before unless you've recently changed your name. Sorta Poopus Q Burr is in the house. Mr. Shirt is here. Hail. Just another red shirt. Let's see. We've got K. John Boom hanging out. Good to see you. Lord Thoth, one of the amazing moderators. Modrotics. Appreciate that. We've got Master Sidearms in the house. All right. Got our friend Liger fan. Let's see. O.C. Dobbins is here. What's going on? Hey, Catsith, what's going on? Let's see. Zax is in the house. Cody Guy is here. Sorry, guys, had to cough. Let's see. Oh, Judicon. What's up, Judicon? Good to see you. Theme Park Casuals here. Commander Ed Straker is here. Mr. Pickles is here. What's up, Pickles? Trinoculus P. What's going on? The Say No More's been lurking forever. Okay. Seafer family, what's going on? Gug Fugel. What's up, Gug Fugel? Matt G. Matt G. What's going on, Matt G? All right, guys, got to mute. Got to get going. See you in a second. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thank you for checking out the 6-Minute Daily. We've got a lot of stories to cover, as I mentioned during the sound check, and I'm kind of excited for a few of them. There are some things that I don't talk about very often, some stuff that might skirt politics, which I really freaking hate. It causes nothing but division between people, especially of late. But some of these things need to be talked about. So we'll get into some numbers around some of that stuff, and of course from from a distance, because I'm not going to dive into that here on my channel. Interesting take on some recent events by a lot of different people. Let's just put it that way. Hopefully we can get to it all, but let's start here with Piers Morgan signing a global deal with Rupert Murdoch's Fox News Media. Of course, this is where he began his career, was with Fox as as an editor, I believe, at a point in time. Got his first big break there, and then of course, rose through the ranks. You always move around if this is the path that you take in communications. In fact, anybody in broadcasting will tell you, don't be afraid to move, market to market, go to bigger and better jobs. Piers Morgan did that the entire time. Did pretty well for himself. Of course, he left a morning show recently in the UK because of his pretty strong, and some people thought accurate takes on Meghan Markle. But anyway, he's got a new gig with a new platform that's 100% going to be all talk, which again, Rupert Murdoch knows what sells. You got to put the controversy in front of people, and Piers Morgan will definitely do that. From there, we have Quibi and Echo finally ending their bitter lawsuit. Well, no kidding. There is no more Quibi. Quibi is like, I don't know, not even a tax entity anymore at this point. But basically, Echo comes out with their technology intact, because that was the heart of this lawsuit, is that three people that left Echo and went over to Quibi, along with some of the early conversations between the two before the platform launched, was around this technology. So Echo claimed that it had been stolen. Quibi said, nah. And ultimately, Echo ends up with the tech, but no money. Because there's no money to get. This thing crashed. And I predicted it would crash even before it launched. And I think a lot of other people saw it coming too. So moving on from there, the IATSE president, Matt Loeb, says contract negotiations have reached a critical juncture, folks, as others make a case for a fair deal. Well, it's interesting how they add that little end there. They're on the verge of a strike, guys, when it comes to this particular union. That'd be bad for productions, don't you think? Especially things that are based around streaming, where a lot of these people, a lot of these people work on the on the less popular side of the camera, and you actually need them to make things happen in these productions. So I think it's quite possible that you could see a strike. We're already 5 days past when the end of negotiations should have been, and the last deal was. How they are continuing to go forward, I don't know. They either need to announce a deal or hit the streets. And if they hit the streets, bad news for these media companies. From there, we have, in response to a firestorm, that's an interesting word, CBS The Activist will be retooled from a competitive series into a documentary special, going from 5 episodes to 1. And, of course, Global Citizen says we got it wrong by turning the show into a competition. I think it's hysterical because that's not the only reason they got all this backlash. So they're reacting to the thing or talking and commenting about the thing that they got backlash on. They're willing to acknowledge, and not the overwhelming amount of backlash they got about this show in total. We talked a little bit about Julianne Hough the other day, and there she is pictured in the middle. We'll have to see where this thing ends up. I don't even care. We have, of course, Apple unveiling its new iPhone 13, and not a lot of people cared. This announcement went by pretty softly. Terabyte of storage, a cinematic mode, and an enhanced camera system. Is this enough to further compromise your privacy? More and more people are waking up to the fact that Apple is gathering a whole lot of data and basically placing a bunch of tracking stuff in the phone on top of what was already there. And I don't know. We'll see. Kind of interested in what this enhanced camera system is, but I don't have to read about it. Korea fines Google $177 million for its operating system dominance. Well, yeah, that's their version of an antitrust. I can't blame them for that. Google has become a dominant player in the world of tech, and if they don't get broken up, and continue to do whatever they can to exploit that. Facebook is back to limiting political content. News publishers are bracing for less vitriol and traffic, meaning that they're not going to be driven that way any longer. You also have The Outpost is going to be ending with season 4 on the CW. I wonder why, when your ratings are less than 3 or right around 300,000 people consuming your product. We didn't get to the divisive stories I wanted to, like, the Colbert imagining Mike Pence as a cowardly Johnny Quest, which I'm sure a lot of people would agree with, or even the statistics behind the faith in media and government, which I guess we'll try to get to tomorrow. Anyway, I really do appreciate all of you being here. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye. Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts. Yay! Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day. Thank you, Matt G, for the super sticker, my friend, and for your promotion of each and every independent creator out there in the world. Thank you all.